my last part for the statement. Might I make this clear as well? No, the Chinese government is not getting involved. I made sure to tell all the foreigners to fucking kick loose and do whatever the fuck they want. If they could stay radio silent, that's not my fucking fault. If Bright decided that it was a good idea to release to the entire international feed or community that, there's a coup going on and you were condemned when I was asleep, that's not my fucking fault. That's yours. I don't really care how it goes. And for other thing, I also would like to find it as one of the most stupidest things that I could have seen out of anything to come out of the JSDF, and also might I say the administration, when it was proved that Cooper, the person who was made to be chairman of the National Public Safety Commission, was seen as too violent, might I say, for being in futuristic war clans, a 1940s group, mind you, a lot of them, and was seen as too violent and should be removed for someone else. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. That was the most stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard. I'm going to keep Cooper there. He's not affiliated to any of this stupid shit that's currently going on. He's not in the Yakuza. He's not in the Mafia. He's currently doing his own thing. And with that being said, I find him as a good fit for chairman, and I refuse to remove him from his current position, and I will allow him to do his job. That is on your fault, and because of this, I refuse to have anything else go forward. The chairman will continue to do his job, and he will make sure that the MPA is finished. For all those people who believe that the MPA was not finished, that is my statement. That is the last thing that I have to say. If there are any questions, please hold them after I say this. Suck my dick. What are your does anybody have any questions? And please, before you unmute your mics and start screaming at the top of your lungs saying retarded shit, just understand that if you say anything stupid, it's gonna lead to me just not caring. So please, ask your fucking questions. Be civil about it, all right? Thank you. One by one, please.
This isn't a question, but JSDF, why are you gunning down Zero agents? We're not even affiliated with this bullshit.
Oh, damn. That's not good. Anyway, we'll handle that in the long term. Are there any other questions or would anyone like to make a statement as of this time? What was yours? Hold on, let me read it. So, will you try and contact Musashi? Yes, I will contact Musashi after I'm done doing the things that I was planning on doing. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of stepped on a lot of my plans to get things done, and honestly, I really, really, really don't want to recognize the fact that the JSDF is playing toy soldier with fucking guns in Fukushima again. I really don't at this point in time, but apparently I have to. So the way that this is going to go is the JSDF can wait 2 fucking days for me to finish the things that I need to, so I can announce the proper elections and I can resign and run myself so we can do it in a democratic fashion. Now, if there's any issue with that, the JSDF might see as, oh, yeah, then please, they can let me know themselves. But for now, I will contact them after the 2 days and after everything is done.
That was a cute statement from the former Prime Minister.
That was a cute statement from whom? Oh, okay. Anyway, any other questions, concerns?
So, why wasn't there an announcement for the elections?
Because as it was supposed to be, it was actually supposed to come today. As you might have noticed, right? I don't think any of you noticed. The way that things were going to happen was, in the long term, well, I would say yesterday was when we finally got things done. The documents have been finished. All the regulations for the Electoral Commission have been done. The whole thing was, we were currently waiting for the parties to be basically verified, which parties would be allowed to run and which ones weren't. Currently, we ousted the Komatsu Party, and we also got rid of the Communist Party. Those were the only 2 parties that were not allowed to run. Simple as that. All other parties were fair game. They could run if they wanted to. We just needed to make sure that these parties were basically put in place, they were set up, because we wanted them to be done in a matter of which, if a person decided they wanted to lead a party, they had to be serious about it. They would have a group given to them. Well, they would be ranked in the group of their party. They would have to at least have maybe 5 to 10 members. And at most, it was also going to be a situation where they had a Discord that they needed to keep constantly running to make sure that they had proper cabinet and everything else. This was going to be finished today. That's how it was going to be done. It was going to be done today for those last parts. But because of the current coup that I had to wake up to, and because all of a sudden Brush decided, nah, I don't really feel like doing that stuff because it would be seen as corrupt, which I still don't understand, I can't really get those things done. So what I'm going to do, regardless of that factor, is I'm going to get them done myself. I'm going to make sure that it is pulled through myself. And for those of you who would like to make a party, you are free to do so once the announcement is released, once the Electoral Commission Discord is done, and once everybody is allowed to be swept through. It's as simple as that. We won't be doing any of this fucking letting the, what's called, this current coup d'etat get in the way. It's just going to be simple, easy going, and as much as we can hope for, as professional as possible, along with the national diet, which we were also planning to set up for the longest time. Are there any other questions?
Will you be available after?
You state all that, right? Especially after the, we do this stupid coup, right? And yeah, I agree. It's a bit dumb. Yeah, you said there was an election, and although some of the high command was aware of this, we still do the coup. Do you know why? Because in all honesty, even if the stupid election happens, so what? Right now is the time that the group is dying. The group is just dying. Even if we do the election right now and we wait for 2 days or how many fucking days later, how is that really going to save the group? And right now we allowing you to like continue with like your government and appointing everybody else into whatever position you desire them to be. What benefits of what changes are they're going to be, because we've already allowed you.
Yeah, let me list that out for you real quick. When you're a prime minister, right? There's this thing where you're supposed to appoint people to make sure that there aren't any open faults. And so far, my staff have been trying their best to make sure that they hire people and do whatever. But so far, I haven't been allowed to appoint anyone because the last person I appointed was accused of being a Yakuza or a very violent person due to the groups that he was. So I stopped. I allowed myself to work with the current cabinet that I had, and so far we were getting things done. If I would say it was just radio silent. For all those other things that were going on, I would say, even if these elections happen, even if I don't win the elections and another party does, at least you will see something coming out. Because as it was said, they wanted a justice system that was fair to all. That sounds like every fucking justice system in the fucking world. Nobody gives a shit. It was going to happen regardless of whatever anybody wanted. All right. That was the simple point of it. Currently, the Ministry of Finance had some stuff that they wanted to get out of the way. That's going to be passed on to whoever. It doesn't matter. The whole point about it is the activity that we're currently not seeing at Fukushima can't be blamed on anyone but myself. I would say that as clear as fucking day, because I haven't announced anything. I haven't been able to get these things through. But the way that I'm trying to put it right now is I'm trying to make sure that the buildings that are currently going on, or how might I say, the buildings that are currently being made and the businesses that are currently coming through, the whole point of me closing down Fukushima, or let me say this, keeping Fukushima to a low standard, was to make sure that when these buildings were being put in constantly, it wasn't like every fucking update there was like people were complaining about it. We're just trying to make sure that things go smoothly. Simple as that. It wasn't fucking cutting off communication or anything. We just wanted some smooth transitionings when it came to fucking updates. And might I say, I was also looking forward to making sure that development could help us make this more easier. But sadly, that meeting never fell through and there was a bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, unfortunately, what happened was that you were unable to talk when we were available. And unfortunately, when you were available, we were unavailable. However, I just wanted to let everyone know another perspective of things. You heard a lot about Elken talking about the issues in terms of his government and how he has been prevented from many things. But keep in mind, it was Elken that overrode the NPSC in removing the high command and trying to replace it. It was Elken, in addition, who has appointed Yakuza members, people in which we have evidence to be affiliated with the Yakuza. Elken himself is in the Yakuza as a member. The fact is is that Elken has been involved in criminal activities and, quite honestly, has completely ignored the wishes of the JSDF, in which, by the way, the coup was perpetrated by the very natives. So the thing is that when Elken says, hold on, you had your time to speak, when Elken says that you can suck my dick, keep in mind he's telling that to the Japanese community. He's telling each and every one of you that he doesn't care because he wants to leave a certain legacy. This legacy, of course, is hold on, Hadatake. We'll let you speak later. The legacy he wants to leave is that he wants to be seen as this hero of Japan, savior when the group was dead. And quite honestly, he has done a lot already. He has done a lot when the group was genuinely dead and there was no future for this group. However, when we're talking about activity here, Elken has a lot of power in terms of the government. We already outlined this in 2 separate VCs with the group staff, with the development, and with the government leader, and yet he has done nothing. The thing is that either he's trying to wash his hands from the very fact that he has been completely incapable of bringing Fukushima alive, in which, might I add, when it was alive, he did ban the IJA without asking, and in fact, or not ban it, or he did ban the group, but he did it in a way that completely overrode any sort of justice in the system. He ignored and refused to open up a court system for about 2 months now. Keep in mind, there's already enough people within the group. And whether you like IJ or not, here's the fact. The fact is that if you want to remove a group of people, you have to do it through a legal process. Obviously, with Elken ignoring this legal process, you can see why the JSDF acted in the way that he has. And you can say, suck my dick all you want. You can say, I do not care about the JSDF. I mean, you said the same thing about the MPA when they were opposed to you, Mr. Elken. So quite honestly, you can, with all due respect, as you always say, respectfully speaking, can suck my own dick. Because quite honestly, you're acting like you're still prime minister, but here's the fact. Who is controlling Fukushima? Who is controlling right now, in practical terms, the actual group? It's not you. You're acting like this has never happened. And quite honestly, it's quite embarrassing. Maybe you're playing in denial, which I'm sure you have every reason to be in denial. I mean, you've been in power for so long, Mr. Elken. I'm sure it's not used to having someone actually openly challenge you. But the fact is that you are gone now in terms of practicability, and you had so much time. You keep talking about these things that you wanted to do. For the last 4 years, you had the chance to do stuff. And obviously, we have former members of the government now supporting the coup. I would like to also get my point in with them. The fact is that the former members of the government, in which your deputy prime minister, I mean, that's very embarrassing that he's not even condemning the coup d'etat. The fact is that they also had chances to actually improve the group because they also had power. But the fact is, Elken, and it is very notorious of you, is that you don't even talk to your deputy prime minister. You don't even talk to your cabinet ministers. You don't talk, and when stuff like this happens, I mean, you were so in denial that you blame everyone but yourself. You think by saying, "Oh, it is my fault," that's enough? The thing is, you didn't say it was my fault a couple days ago. You blamed Sonic. And then the days before that, you blamed your cabinet. The fact is that you're willing to blame everyone else until you realize that you just antagonized like 90% of the community. And now here you are going to the United Nations begging for support politically.
Okay,
can I let me speak
for a minute? No, wait. I just want to say something.
Actually, I would like to say something before you caught, and that is that I have been approached because Elken here, well, he wants other nations to intervene on his behalf. He doesn't trust his own community to help him, just so you know.
Okay, so I just have.
I don't think Elken's made any formal requests to any foreign nations.
Actually, let me, if you don't mind, I'm sorry, I was in the middle of something. I might not want to clarify on what that was, but, so what was the main point? Monetary? I'm sorry, I didn't really get
there was many points, but what I'm trying to say is that you're trying to pretend like you're someone that you're not.
How? I'm very confused.
You completely ignored me outlining with examples what I said. The fact is, Elken, is that you tend to ignore people. You tend to cut off communications with people when it doesn't convenience you. And the fact is that I already explained to you very clear. I don't know what language you want me to put it in. I don't know what language they speak in Eastern Coast United States, because quite honestly, I tried to put it as simple as possible. The fact is, and I'll reiterate for you, and maybe this time you'll listen, the fact is, 3 things. You didn't communicate with anyone, despite your claims that you were being prevented. You didn't even communicate with your own government, which I have actual evidence of your members of government saying that they don't even trust in you, that you don't have any more spirit, and you don't really care about this group. You don't actually go after your actual promises, in which you said that you're planning to be more open, and this was 2 weeks ago, might I add. And the fact is that you're saying that the coup is stupid. I mean, there's actual people you honestly screwed over. What about the NPA that you so screwed over? Every one of the NPA left because you have failed them. You have failed the group, and quite honestly, you have failed everyone around you. And in terms of Corpse, listen, I don't know you, I'm sorry, but I'll just get to your question earlier, because I wasn't able to respond because I was eating breakfast. In terms of the actual shooting, there's no innocent civilians that have been shot. Each and every one of the people have been
let me explain that.
Unfortunately,
Can I
shot
like?
was
I'm not
people
trying to
who
rush
have
you, but
been
like, can you like
involved
get to
with
the
the
point?
Yakuza, and people who have been
I just wanna
involved with
say
inciting
something, okay?
violence within the group. And quite honestly, is that and listen,
talked
Bright,
about
I mean, you
inciting
are a
violence, but you're
flip-flop.
starting a
You are
coup.
physical flip-flop. You were the one supporting the coup d'etat.
Wait.
saying that you-
Let me
Can we like respectfully? Can we like? All right. Let me get down to business to defeat the hunt. How do I put this? Yeah. What was the first point again?
Yeah, you're a
something
complete
about-
joke. That's the first point. Like,
Okay,
I've already
so-
stated my
yeah,
first
the
point
fir-
twice now.
Can if you would let me?
Elken go?
Yeah, just be quiet. We don't need the long stories. Anyway.
Yeah, we do need the
whole
long
point-
stories. You're a fucking joke. You should step down.
Please.
Come on, leave with dignity, man. Leave with dignity.
Please, calm down.
Oh, come on. You had
yourself.
so much time to address
Anyway,
these issues, but yet you're
resigning in
so
2
fucking
days.
up your ass. Hey, have you
Oh
started?
my
Maybe.
All right. Anyway, now can I address what I was about to say? The whole point about
Maybe you
it
should
is,
clean up your
yeah,
ass,
there
huh?
were some
Your head is
things
so
that-
far up, and I bet
Oh
it.
my God, this guy! Thank you for fucking muting him. Thank you, Jesus Christ! Can't fucking shut up. Anyway.
Elken, I have news.
Yeah.
It's either you resign very soon, or Musashi is actually going to start a civil war.
As I said before, you got fucking
No,
2 days.
No,
listen,
no.
I'm not.
It
Listen,
either
I'm not.
happens
I'm not.
now-
Hey.
No,
You want me to?
no,
you want me to
Elken.
respond or not? Do you want me to respond or not? Let me say
I
this. All right,
mean,
it's simple.
It depends. You want a civil war?
hey.
You already responded.
Okay.
You said suck my
Oh,
dick. That's all we needed
Yeah.
to hear.
Okay, listen. Let me make this as clear as possible, so you can hear it as clear as possible. All right. No. I will fucking do what I need to, as I said before, and
Well,
however
I'll go
however you
talk
wanna
to
put it.
Pleb and organize something. Is that all right?
I mean, pleb, yeah, go
You don't even have
do
to
that.
vote.
Kogani doesn't need to support a civil war at all. There is no civil war. None of the armed forces
He is
support
willing to
him.
fight. He's willing to fight. That's the thing.
Who is willing to fight? Even
Musashi.
Kogani is with us.
Okay,
Exactly.
after this, we'll be
Kugani is
available
ready
for a
to
meeting.
fight.
No, he's with the coup. Every
He is.
single.
No, he's
Yeah,
willing to take the two forces.
You're both arguing in the
So
same
what loyalists are there? There's no loyalists at all.
Hada. He's willing to escalate it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I see. But who's
That's
left?
what I
That's the thing. Who's left?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. There's whoever's with Elken. That's the other side.
Okay.
I don't know who is. Syro. Yes, Syro.
Ideally, this is my personal opinion. I would like to see Elken resign for the time being to let Faz and I take care of elections, to oversee them.
I'll hand over the
party
stuff to you.
registration.
Yeah.
And then I think, when are we going to close immigration? On the 22nd, March?
I think it should be closed like 3 days from now. Instead of the 5th. Instead of 5 days from now, I think it should be closed 3 days. Because right now
is Sunday.
Then Musashi will
a more
also decide
concrete-
what happens to the current government members.
more concrete date will set. Portion I will set that.
All right.
Mhm.
I'll currently send you the I'll send it to Sonic. I don't know if you want them, Brush. I'll send the current documents that we put in place if you want those.
Send it
and
to
we'll-
Sonic. Send it to Sonic.
Yeah.
It's his. But yeah, I don't know what Musashi will do to the current government members. So
But yeah, with that case being in point, was there anything else?
does
Oh,
anyone have?
right.
I had
Fuck.
some.
I was supposed
I
to
got
address
one.
this.
I got one
Whoa!
statement.
Before someone goes on a long tangent again, let me say this. All right. Yes, there are some mistakes that were made on my part when it came to communication and whatever else you may see as it may be, or what I don't even know. But as put in point, no, I'm not about to fucking take that shit sitting down. What the fuck are you talking about? Respectfully, I'm trying to make sure that something's going through. You got 2 fucking days and you're telling me all of a sudden that it's been 2 fucking weeks. Nah, the fucking point was put in place. It was made clear that it was going to happen in 2 days, and the date I was about to announce it was when the fucking coup started. Don't fucking come to me with that bullshit that was just said to me. Not even. No. As much as I would like to say, oh yeah, I'm the fucking hero of Japan, it's not in that fucking case. It's to make sure that there's a foundation set. And right now it seems like there's being a foundation set for coups, I would say. That's pretty
See,
cool.
if you listen
But
to
there
what
is
I
no-
said, I was
Oh
talking
my
about 2
fucking
weeks
God. Can
ago,
you
not
like
2
let
days.
me
Please,
anyway,
please,
as I was
there's a
saying,
rule of order.
there is no fucking like there's no set thing going on. It's not fucking be the hero, be the fucking legacy. It's fucking set a foundation, as I've said before. There is none of that, okay? So however you want to put it, however if you want to see it as, oh, he wants to be the fucking hero of God or he wants to be the fucking devil himself. I don't really care as long as things are moving on. Simple as that. So all respects to you, Monetary. My apologies for saying suck my dick and muting you, but respectfully, I really, really, really don't need that right now. Not in the.
Okay. So I have something to release from. Oh, you got muted, by the way, Elken.
Oh yeah, I saw. Go ahead.
Okay. So I just want it to be said. Zero has been aware of this situation for a while. We've been working on our domestic division, and I just wanted to release something to the public. I have confided this to the Prime Minister. The Yakuza is not the problem. For the longest time, it has not been the problem. What has been the problem is people trying to start bullshit coups when they should just sit down and let the government do its work. Okay? Now, as respectfully as I can put this, they have not been the problem. What is a problem is when one of my Yakuza agents gets fucking executed, or not Yakuza agents, I'm sorry, Zero agents.
Oh, so you admitted it.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
know. Slip of the tongue, all that shit. Okay.
Exposed.
Oh,
One
wait.
of my Zero
So-
agents get executed in the streets, firing squad style by the JSDF. There is a rule of law for a reason. There is a court. There is a court for a reason, and I'm sorry, but like, if you can't,
The court actually.
follow
Okay, can I
the rule
clear
of
something
law.
up real quick?
Go ahead.
Just to make this clear, all right? Just so everybody understands, and for you as well, Monetary. There is a court system in place. Puza has set the court system, and there were people we were fucking trying to hire for the court, but as it was said, nobody wanted to fucking like be a judge. Nobody wanted to fucking be an attorney. That's if we fucking continuously put out advertisement for that. That technically is, as much as I would like to say it, that like not to be rude or anything, but we can't do anything about it. We're not about to force people to be judges or attorneys. We just don't have staff.
Can I just ask Elken, when was the Ministry of Justice and like jobs offered or where?
They were offered like a while ago. They were offered like a month ago, and they still are. They're
The
still
only
on
thing
the
I
table.
can see in public employments is
For the-
Ministry of
for the,
Justice and the bar exam registration. What is
Yeah,
it?
the bar exam registration was going to allow for people to like you
Yeah,
do the
but
bar
that's
exam and then you
just-
become an attorney.
That's just,
Or-
Yeah, you need to
that's
be
just
bar
like a
certified
exam.
before you can.
Yeah, that
become
was
an
that
attorney.
was that's
But
what it was for.
that's not specifically any specific job offerings, is it?
I mean, yeah, it is. It says it in the bar exam. It will.
But you're telling people that, look at this exam.
Well, Well, if you read over the exam, it would probably say something about how you.
Yeah, but you know, they already said
the
exam.
only thing in the bar exam registrations is what device do you play on, and then your Roblox username, Roblox public link, and Discord username tag, and then it's just the submit form after that. There's no concrete mention of any job offers.
Actually, I want to respond to what Corp said. So, as we all know, the natives do have their own community known as RoJP. And I was invited to this Discord by Musashi Kogane. Well, it's they have a second Discord which I was invited to. This Discord is mostly Japanese natives, but it also has charts linking everyone who's affiliated to Enomoto to government positions, and they have spent time to log down every single person and to remove them. They have logged every single person, where they are in the government, what position they hold in Enomoto, and other stuff. And I'm still in this Discord. There's still charts and such. And I don't know what you want to say to the Japanese Native Community Center, but you might want to do something.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it buck fitty. We can do something once this coup is over, because I'm not gonna lie.
The natives are doing this coup.
Right,
okay, that doesn't change the fact that, you know, like, something can be done about it.
I'm just saying, like, a small organized crime group versus an actual terrorist attack, you've got to pick and choose your evils at this point.
So
now we're terrorists. Now we're terrorists, boys.
What do you think a coup is?
Now.
It's a terrorist attack.
A coup is not terrorist. It's as if calling the fucking French people, French people.
No,
fucking terrorists.
Wait, hold on.
Quieten down, everyone. Quieten down, everyone.
The
But you
whole
see,
point
the
is,
other thing also is that the natives don't recognize her as a thing, and they don't trust Cyro at all. They've got your name down on the list as well, Corpse.
I have not really been affiliated. If you guys want,
technically, okay,
you can check all of my Discords and my groups. I will be as
I would just like to
right now. Hold on. Go ahead. Join the stream.
Oh,
I'm going to show you every group I'm a part of, every Discord. So we have 100% pure transparency. I've even told this to somebody who came up and questioned me about it. This is all of my Japan groups. I'm in Canopy, Northern Star, Ministry of Finance, Zero Network, National Police Agency in Japan. This is an SCP group. This is a school group. This is a game I play. Grey Collegiant, Solon's Clothing, JROTC, and Black Magic 2 community. Here are my personal servers. This is a Dungeons and Dragons server. This is my community server. This is a private server. I don't know, a friend invited me to this one. This is a furry server. Don't mind it, okay? I'm not an actual furry. My buddy, who's a good artist, is. All right, Orthodox Christian, religious server, Phasmophobia, a game I like to play. All right, the Marines, the Turtle community, and then Freedom Mine, which is a Minecraft server, right? We've got all of my United Kingdom servers, okay? We've got all of my Paranormal Intelligence Agency servers.
All right, can I just, like, make clear?
Not one of these is affiliated with any sort of organized crime group. These are all development stuff servers, as you can see. And my SCPF. And yes, I'm willing to admit that. You know why? Because I'm not embarrassed, all right? I've got all these servers, but not one is involved with organized crime.
Where's your hentai server?
That's Max Cool.
Yeah, that's Max Cool. And anybody who knows about Max Cool, y'all are just as guilty. So, yeah, thought you guys would like to see the Japan server. The Japan servers.
Oh, what was I about to say? Oh, God. God, it's like sniffing crack. But yeah. How do I label this properly? Man, I'm fucking tired. Was that it though? Was that it?
I mean, they seem to have thought I was in the Yakuza.
I mean,
okay.
The
listen,
proof is in the pudding.
I mean, you've seen all my servers. I don't know what else.
I mean, no, I get what you mean, but the thing is that the natives have been spying, and they have gathered a lot of evidence, and they have a lot of stuff on a lot of people, and they do know that you have been in the Yakuza servers and
Yeah,
stuff.
before I was in Zero a long ass time ago. But like,
But that's the thing.
Although
They,
weeks ago, a long ass time ago.
28th of December. But to
All
be
right,
fair,
let me just okay. Can we all wait? Hold on. Can we all just agree that for whatever fucking happens, all right? Once everybody in the fucking government resigns, can we just all fucking agree that once the fucking elections are done and whoever fucking wins, for the Ministry of Justice to handle the fucking job and making sure that people are persecuted, please? Can that just be because it's the basic fucking thing, right? People want justice, right? They want fucking things done. Can we just fucking agree that people are going to be put to fucking prison?
You're saying that now, but you have so much time to do it yourself.
Okay, hey,
So you can't have. You don't really have a thing to say.
Before you go off on a tangent, like you usually do.
Well, I mean,
let me
you ignore everything I said, though.
Please.
Holy crap! I mean, I understand the stereotype. You guys can't swim, but I didn't know you guys can't hear.
Please, for the love of God, please. All right.
Okay.
Because I have to go in a bit. Listen, for the best cause, all right? Since we're not in the before and we're not in the after, we're in the now, can we just agree for right now that once everything is done, everything is foolproof, that once the new fucking cabinet or the old cabinet, depending, comes in, shit is handled properly, all right? Where the government is allowed to, where the Ministry of Justice is allowed to be like, hey, we remember you did this thing, we're going to prosecute you. Or, hey, you were involved in this group, we're going to prosecute you. Mind you, with fucking evidence, please. Don't fucking pull me.
Okay, hold on. A shout out to the person named Lucifer, CEO of Hell. You're my favorite person. But going back to the actual context, I mean, I don't know what you're trying to do. Maybe you're just trying to survive, like from drowning in the revelation that
No,
most
because
of the group
it seems like
you.
everybody
But
wants the exact same thing.
The thing is, and I won't go on a tangent just so that I can stop your raccoon, your attention span of a fucking raccoon or a squirrel.
And here we fucking go. Can we continue?
No, we're going to continue. It's just you need to admit that you've been in the wrong and that you should resign. Because quite honestly, we can't do with anything
as a politician.
Oh, a politician! Give me a break. You're not a politician. You're a criminal.
Not as a politician. As of right now, I can neither confirm or deny. I can neither confirm or deny.
We will confirm that you're being cooed.
I can neither confirm or deny.
Can you confirm or deny my ass?
Anyway, aside from that factor, whatever the fuck that was, I'll just
that was reality hitting you hard in the face.
As we can
you have your head so far. Is the shit really clean up there? I don't know.
Thank you.
Maybe Yakuza is spin up your ass. You know, fuck you from behind. The reality is that you have your head so far up there, bro.
Have you noticed that not once it's just been you just fucking talking insults? Can I continue? Thank you.
For the 90% of the time, it was actually you has been.
Anyway, as I was saying, the whole point of it being is once we come to a fucking compromise, Brush, Sonic, do you want to fucking come to a compromise?
Bye.
We have a foreign diplomatic problem.
Why?
That the Netherlands representative have came to Fukushima and they complain that they are getting killed by self-defense force, and they threaten that they threaten that if they are getting killed by self-defense force for one more time.
Nation?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. How the ask you? It doesn't matter. But anyway,
I will read out what the original script is. We will crush the military in case if they provoke us one more time. They are killing our diplomats. That's what it said.
Well, the thing is why are they coming to Fukushima in the middle of a coup? That makes no bloody sense.
That's the thing. Is that what I
do? It's their fault.
I mean, if they fucking come down there because they're the UNPK and they're trying to observe what the fuck is going on, I mean...
Well, we didn't get any talks about the UNPK coming until after.
Well, that's not your fucking job.
Elken, yeah. I know you've been begging to the group of 5 in the UN. We all know that, but...
Did you say I've been begging?
Yes,
Did
you are. We
Yeah,
have
just you
like
have.
third-party evidence, dude.
Yeah.
I would like to see this third-party evidence.
All right, tell Pleb to send it over.
Hey. But no, anyway, I don't know what you want to do, because when you said suck my dick, Elken, you said that to the Roji community.
I think the fact that you keep going back to that after I just fucking asked you to agree on
Wait,
something.
I
is
told
kinda
them. I
fucking
told the
stupid.
Dutch people to leave, but they refused to leave. So what do I do with them? Should I just fire them?
I'll DM. I'll
Just
DM
arrest them.
Sam.
Arrest them. They're
I
trespassing.
have confirmed that the Dutch people have been harassing, at least, or at least stepping into line when it comes to crimes and etc. And they're just being fucking around. Therefore, that's why my men fired on them. So what do I do? Should I just arrest them? Or what?
I guess so, but anyway, I'll wait for Musashi to be on, see what he says in regards to what he does with the coup from now on. That's all I can say. The coup has taken place. Whether people choose to resign or not and a fight happens. That is for the government to decide whether to resign or fight. And there's no other alternatives. You must pick one.
We do not care on whether you fight or not, okay? Because all we want now is just for the current government to just step down and be replaced with another one. We have given enough time, we are tired, and even us is just, we are being neglected. That's why we have done this coup. I don't care whether it's what time we have hosted it on. I don't care whether you want us to suck your dick. Honestly, by the point you literally asked us to suck our dick, despite us being one of the most loyal
Sir,
people.
you're welcome for the activity, sir. You're very welcome.
Oh, what activity? You guys were away for like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you fucking admin abused, buddy. You admin abused.
I didn't do shit to you. I was the one, despite Elken not doing anything, who actually implemented rules. Okay, Mr. Yakuza, I know you like Elken sucking your guys' dick so much, but it's time for change.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit whether you fucking give us activity.
Sorry, I have to mute him because he was having a stroke.
And I honestly don't care whether you want to sound like a child in order to like try and mock me. Because in all honesty, I'm not mad at Elken and I'm not mad at the Yakuza. I just want them to leave because they're just harming the whole thing and wasting all our fucking effort and time. So as of now, right, we're just giving this statement right here. We're not going to surrender. We're not going to back down. You either leave or resign. We're only giving you these two options. We're not going to back down. If your armed forces are going to go against you, we don't care whether the UN sends a fucking peacekeeping force. They can go suck a dick for all I care, let's be honest with you. When has the UN ever been fucking
hey, that's what I said. That's what I said, Hada.
Since when the UN was fucking useful? Come, let's do it. Let's fucking go. And in fact, Kogane will agree with me.
Yes, the coup leader will agree. Yes.
So which option does the government pursue?
I'll think about it.
Well, what time is it in Japan right now? Let's check.
We have no think about it. There is no think about it. We have given you weeks and we're giving you days.
Musashi will be awake within 5 hours about. So essentially, if you don't decide now, you probably must decide within 5 hours time, or, well, Musashi will take it as a not resigning. That's the thing. It's either you resign within 5 hours or see what Musashi does.
Actually, yeah, I'll wait the 5 hours.
Okay.
Okay, Elken, do you have a minute to call?
No, I have to fucking help my mother move.
Fair enough.
Just letting you know that if the GSDF didn't coup, the game would be dead.
Who fucking cares?
The JSDF does actually.
Exactly, you don't care about anything, which is why we started this whole thing in the first place.
Like the whole fucking
I
point
get it
is,
as a
hold on.
game. I
Let
get
me
it as a
say
game,
this.
but so
You
what?
say
Like,
that
so
no one
what?
Let me
supports
say
us,
this.
but like the
The whole
entire
fucking point of
JSDF
it
is doing this.
Is the game okay? You said, might I say this? Monetary. Didn't you say that the game was supposed to be like civilian type of stuff? So why the fuck?
Yes, and why is it that you guys ignored what I exactly asked for in December?
Why all of a sudden is it a big idea that the fucking game is active because there are troops on the fucking game and everybody wants to go over and get shot?
Because it's your fault and your incompetence that you didn't actually open up a civilian sector.
You're still going anyway. Aside from that fact,
No,
that
you're
I don't
just
really
spouting
see that as
bullshit.
anything.
Again, maybe
Alright,
your head is
that's
so
what I
far up
thought.
your ass that it's actually
Alright.
coming out your mouth because you're spitting out bullshit.
That's basically what I thought. All right, so that's basically what I thought. Okay.
No, yeah, you don't think,
Alright,
dude.
so-
You don't think. I literally.
All right, there we go. Anyway, as I was saying before, I'll talk to you and I'll talk to Sonic and I'll talk to Brush later. Simple as that. Was there anything else?
I hope you know you must have answered in 5 hours or.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I got that.
Besides that, probably nothing else. I mean, okay.
Yeah, then thank you. Thank you very much. Were there any other questions or concerns that don't deal with spouting off?
Not really.
If we still get a no on whether you not resign or what, we'll still continue the fight.
I think
I don't care. I don't care whether you don't care. That's the thing. I don't care whether you. Don't
I said I will not. At the first time. That's what I said.
Let's hope you do.
Very much.
Okay. Yeah. So, can we end this?
What?
Is this like over?
Yeah, this is done. This has been done.
All right, cool.
The Dimensions got banned.
I'll be going back to the JSDF.